Hey guys, I'm Harshita and I welcome you all to WTF 20, world's biggest 3-day digital conference for artists. So it's an initiative of PrintShop by Designhill, world's leading creative print-on-demand marketplace in association with so many of our Instagram handles, and they are Typography Designers Club, Logo Designers Club, Graphic Designers Club, Pattern Designers Club, and PrintShop Global, and our online learning partner, Milan Art Institute, Georgia, USA. So moving ahead, we have our one of the jury members, Hayley. So hi, Hayley.
Hey
Hi.
everyone, how's it going?
It's all fine. Maybe we already have 49 attendees right now, and we are meeting for more. So let me introduce you till then. So Hayley, and I guess Chris is here. Hi, Chris.
Chris?
Hi, I'm sorry, I mixed up the time change.
No worries. We are glad you are here. So I just introduced myself. So myself Harshita, and I just introduced this WTF and Friendshop. And now I'm going to just introduce Haley and you. So starting from Haley, Haley is from USA. She's a freelance lettering artist and an illustrator from Provo, Utah. She is she specializes in lettering projects, including murals, sign paintings, digital designs, and she feels passionate about creating letter forms that are unique and individualized. Wow. So coming to Chris. So Chris is also from USA. He has started his journey as an graphic designer and worked a couple of years for studios for approx, I guess, 5 years. Ooh. And he started daily drawing project, which accidentally turned him into an awesome illustrator. So thank you so much, guys, for taking out your time and joining us at WTF.
No problem,
So
thank you.
Happy to be here.
great. So before we start, let's look at what Print Shop by Design Hill and WTF is all about. So here we are again. So to begin with, let's start with a small question. Just I'm curious to know about how have you started? How have can a beginner start his journey in lettering and typography?
Chris, do you want to go first?
Sure. So for me, it was sort of related to my design background, but I got into graphic design because when I was a little kid, I used to take apart the album packaging around my house that my parents had, and I would redraw my own. And my favorite part was always doing like the band's logos. And I think my uncle told me he's like, oh, you're going to be a graphic artist one day. And I was like, what is that? And he explained that was, the person who did the artwork. And never imagined that was like a job. I thought like you just had to go to the post office or work at a store or something like that. So from there, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to be a graphic designer, without even really considering illustration. But as I got into design, I was always sort of into type and letter forms. And when I started doing illustrations, it was just a natural process for me to include lettering into my work. So I guess what I would say is getting into it is like having studying type and having a basis in type and understanding the rules, but then having fun and exploring in your own way. If that answers the question.
That's so perfect. It is actually, we have to explore many of the things to get into that right thinking. Yeah, that's made for me. So, what about you, Hallie?
So the way that I got started was very similar. I had been drawing my whole life. I always loved to do it, and I always wanted to be a children's book illustrator. That's what I was really interested in. But I would find myself spending a lot of time doing hand lettering, but I didn't know it was hand lettering at the time. I was just drawing letters. And I remember I had a job when I was 16 years old working in an antique store. My boss asked me to paint a sign for the store, and I did it, and he was like, I didn't know you did hand lettering. And in my mind, I always thought if you can draw people and cars and everything else, then of course you should be able to draw letters. And I didn't really think of them as being different, but then I realized that they were different. And so I kind of got my start more in sign painting and painting signs for lots of things, and then moved into digital stuff after that. But it all just starts with loving to draw, right? If you love to draw, you need to draw all the time.
You have to be creative too. Awesome, awesome. So, finally, you got to know your own style, what your style is actually is.
So how did I get to know what my individual style was? Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
yeah.
So I think for me, it's just sort of like a natural thing. It's just doing lots of work and drawing. I think it's just if you just draw for fun as much as you can, like keeping a sketchbook, like the idea of having a style just sort of happens as a result of you just like making without thinking it. So I think it's crucial to just be drawing as much as possible and making new things, as opposed to thinking about what your style is. And I think like at the beginning, you can be emulating other people that you like and looking at different things. But there becomes a point where you're just making more and more that it just evolves into your own thing, and just making new work is how you develop that style. And that's how it's worked for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
would say
great.
or something kind of similar is that your style is going to happen no matter what you do. Like if you're always drawing, you're going to start developing a style. Like it's just going to happen. And I think the problem that a lot of people have is they look at artists that they like and they say, "Ooh, I want that to be my style." But the problem with that is then your style is not yours, it's someone else's. And so if you're just creating work all the time, work that you are excited about and that you want to be doing, then your work is going to start looking consistent. And all of a sudden, people are going to be saying to you, like, "Oh, I love your style." And you're going to think, "Well, I didn't know I had a style." But then when you kind of look back, you're like, "Oh, I guess I do have a style now." It just kind of happens over time by doing work that you care about.
Oh, okay. So you must have courses or resources. Would you recommend to our artists what it can be, or what sort of resources they can use?
So in terms of courses, I think Skillshare is really great. There's tons of really great courses, specifically on lettering. Mary Kate McDevitt has an intro to lettering course that I think is really great. There's definitely lots of good books. Even just basic like straight typography books like Thinking with Type, I think by Ellen Lupton, is just a good way to get an understanding of type in general, which will help you to make the right decisions when you're doing lettering, even if you're breaking the rules. But definitely Skillshare, and just like there's lots of tutorials online too, which are very helpful.
Yeah, of course. Skillshare is always the best. So, do you have any other courses or anything else, Haley?
There's a few books that have been super helpful for me. One is In Progress by Jessica Hish. That is an amazing book. If you're really wanting to do serious lettering, that's the book that taught me how to use the pen tool. But other things, I think it's really important just to pay attention to the world around you. If you're really paying attention to your environment, you're going to notice things that are interesting. And if you take the time to actually look at it and be like, okay, what makes that sign really cool, or what makes, that logo really cool? I think just learning how to observe things is one of the best things you can do if you want to get better at lettering.
Yeah, yeah, great. So, do you have any link of that book or any PDF of that sort so you can share it with our artists?
I posted the name of one of the books on the chat, and then I'm going to post the Skillshare
Yeah, I
class
just
that I
saw that.
mentioned.
Yeah, yeah, great. So, we are getting so much of tips and resources also in this art jury session. So, guys, we are also, you can just check this chat section. We are also sharing the Instagram handles of Hayley and Chris. You can follow them, get inspired, and be creative. So, guys, since summer is all upon us and we have launched exciting challenge for you all, Summer 2020 Design Challenge, calling all the artists around the world to show the best artworks revolving around summer themes. So we are amazed, seriously, we are amazed to see so much of enthusiasm participants have shown to the challenge. And I would personally like to thank each and every one of you for participating. And yes, I'm super happy to announce that we have received crazy number of entries. So without further ado, we'll be introducing you the rock stars, aka winners of Challenge 1, which is typography and lettering. And talking about the prizes, yeah, our main winner will be awarded with cash prize of $200, and our top two runner-up will be rewarded with PrintShop gift card worth $50 each. As we have received so many of entries, so our team has worked on it. They have shortlisted the best ones, and we have already shared it with Chris and Haley. And they have looked into it, analyzed it, and finally, maybe they have come up with the winner names and all. So over to you guys.
So we did come up with some favorites. Uh, I don't know, Chris, do you want to share our top one?
Oh, sure. Um,
Let's keep best for the last. We can start with the
Oh, okay.
run-up things.
okay. Do you want me to do the first runner-up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have the name of the artist in front of me. Oh, I do. Just kidding. So our first runner-up is Summer Waves by the Instagram handle is at Senia underscore designs.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Congratulations, you are the winner of Friendshop gift cards.
Yeah, and then the next runner up is, I don't know the name on this one either, but it's a graffiti design, sunshine, season is here. So that is the second.
That is Desco. Designer's name is Desco.
Desco. Good job.
I can share the designs also so you can have a look of what the designer was and what they made. So here it is.
Awesome.
Our runner up and the first one. He is the Astro Droa 92. So congratulations, guys. You worked very hard and yeah, print shop gift card worth $50 is yours. So coming to the best one now.
Yeah, so for the best one, me and Chris both were pretty decided on which one we liked the best. It stood out to both of us the most. We thought it was definitely the coolest.
So yeah, we really liked this one because of all the little. I feel like there's lots of little cool details. I loved the highlighting of the two M's with like the sound and like the smiley face, and just has a really fun summery vibe to it.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. It's really pretty cool and with the summary vibes in it.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Congratulations, Nana707 Live. Let's summer with sunglasses. And yes, cash prize of $200 is all yours.
Great job.
Congratulations and celebrations in order. Yeah, Haley, you were saying something.
I just said great job.
Yeah, it really was. And it was worth it. So all this brings to the end of our art jury session. Hearty congratulations to all our winners. Thank you so much, Haley and Chris, for being part of the maiden edition of WTF 20. So here we are with our break, and we'll be soon be back. So we are back again, and yes. So guys, as we have already shared the Insta link of both our speakers, so you can follow them, you can get inspired, and just stay tuned. We have loads and loads of events lined up today, so don't go anywhere. AMA with our speaker Peggy Dean is right away. Just wait and watch for it. We are just sharing the link over here. You can see it on your screens or in the chat section. Just find it out. You can also find the recording of all these events happening. Just follow our YouTube channel on Design Hill. Link will be shared right now. You can follow us and learn. So, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Any last words?
I'm eating a cracker. You guys are
Yep.
awesome. Hope you have
Yeah.
some good prints.
Thanks. And we'll see you all at the panel discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
So great, great to have you all, guys. Thank you so much. Tara.
Bye.
Bye.